Hello, all my wonderful, beautiful, lovely people. Thank you for joining me today. I don't know what I titled this video, but I think I've discovered who I am. I think I have unlocked my identity, my hidden identity. I think that I am a theater kid. I'm just barely coming to this realization, right? So, like, I don't think I'll be able to fulfill my role as a theater kid, but I mean, I kind of have all the elements, right? Like, music always been a part of my life, singing part of my life, dancing, I've been doing it for years. And then it's just the like I said, the memorization of lines. Like that's the only thing that I have not done completely. I had like a little part in something, but it was like probably a line that like everyone said. So not that big of a deal. But and then like I was in other things too, but I was literally just like it was like everyone has to participate. So I would just be like a non-speaking person or not even a person sometimes. I remember doing like Disney, and I was part of the skit that was doing 101 Dalmatians, and I was a dog that said nothing or made no noise, nothing, quiet. But since I feel like I'm running out of time and I'm never really gonna fulfill my role as a theater kid, I decided to like think about what being a theater kid would be in the future for me. And I came to the conclusion that I really want to be a part of a long production, like a show, like a TV show, or a musical, or like, a Broadway show. I've heard so many stories where they just create like the stars, the co-stars, they create like a family type bond with each other because they're with each other for so long. Like I know Broadway shows go on forever. I don't know if all of them do, but a lot of the ones that I've heard, they're on for like months. And first of all, I cannot imagine doing that. Like they're like daily shows. It's not even like once a week or something. It's like a daily thing. I don't think I can do that. But the point of that is that I want to be a part of a long production because I want that like family type bond. And it's so sweet and cute. I will listen to interviews and people will just be like talking up their co-stars and just everyone's appreciative of each other. And I just think it's so cute and sweet in the interviews when they're just gushing about each other. But going back to the whole singing thing, for me, I think singing is so powerful and intimate. Like it's so much bigger than just talking to someone. I think that singing is just an amazing form of communication. And the two people that I would absolutely love to sing with, that actually not only are the reason for me making this video, but are the reason for me discovering myself and who I am, are Darren Criss and Jonathan Groff. They are both incredibly amazing. I went down a whole rabbit hole of videos and audio of Darren Criss and Jonathan Groff talking and singing and being amazingly talented people. And that is why I just was like sucked into this world. And then I was just left reflecting and being like, how did I get here? Like I can't be here and not be in it. Like I can't be here and not be a theater kid. I would absolutely love, this is where I'm wrapping it all in, tying it all together. I would absolutely love to sing with them. I don't have to do it as a trio. It can be, me and Darren, and then another time me and Jonathan. But like they're just so amazing, and they make me scream and smile and just be happy when I hear them or when I see them, whether they're just talking, whether they're singing, whether they're acting. Like, my heart. So the first one that I fell down a giant hole with was Jonathan Groff, and I was just completely mesmerized by him and could not get enough. And then I ended up finding out, okay, well, okay, sorry. Slow down. Um the first time that I knew who he was and was just again mesmerized by him was in Glee, of course. If you watched my video, I had a whole section about him, literally self-titled. Like, that's where it all started. Then when I was watching the like videos on YouTube of just random interviews and all this stuff, I found out that he was Kristoff from Frozen, and I could not believe that I didn't know he was Kristoff from Frozen. Now, when I listen or hear or see any Frozen clips with Kristoff in it, I'm just like, yeah, of course that's Jonathan Groff. Like, who else would it be? That voice is Jonathan Groff. And then, of course, the one who came after, Mr. Darren Criss. Again, because of Glee and chronologically, Jesse came before Darren came on to Glee. So the whole falling into a hole happened in season 2 when Darren Criss came on the screen and changed my whole world. I swear he has like helped me hone in my vision of my future husband. Like, I can see the qualities, like physical qualities and personality qualities. I don't even know if that's like a phrase. Qualities of a personality. And like, I don't know, a man who paints his nails more than I do. Okay. No, but he is just amazing. Like, oh my gosh. I cannot contain myself when I hear his voice, when I see his name, when I see him. He can literally make one noise, he can say one word, and I will literally be like, oh my gosh, it's Darren Criss. But I want to like prove myself as a theater kid. So I have been watching and listening to a lot of shows and musicals. Like, I'm realizing how much more I know than other people, like fully 100% non theater kid people. I don't really know any theater kid people. So like I can I can compare myself to others around me, and like I know way more. Like, I was at my friend's house and I was like naming these musicals and these shows, and they're like, "Yeah, I've never seen it." And "Yeah, I've never heard of it." And then also I would just say like songs or sing songs, and they'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know where that's from." And it's like iconic music and iconic shows, and they are unknown by some of these people. And so I feel like that makes me a bit more qualified to call myself a theater kid, because I actually know some of these. Some of them are not like, well, I guess no, I feel like most of them are iconic. But still, like, doesn't that count? I have watched some shows and like film adaptations of shows and musicals. And so I feel like I'm doing my research, and I'm educating myself. I am trying to immerse myself in this theater culture. Let me do a quick knowledge check. I'm going to see how many shows and musicals I can name off the top of my head. Okay, gonna be rapid fire. Okay, Mamma Mia, Footloose, Chicago, The Lion King. I think that's like a thing now. Um, Spring Awakening. Yeah, that's five. This is definitely not off the top of my head anymore. Sound of Music. Oh my gosh, I love that one so much. Sound of Music. Okay. Rent, of course. Rent. Funny Girl. Wicked. Okay, I give up. And I didn't even watch all of those. I just remembered the names of them. But I swear I have watched musicals. I will have to like put them up here somewhere or I'll put them in the description. Actually, no. I will put them in the comment section and then you guys can comment all of the musicals and shows that you guys have watched and we will see how much of a theater kid I am in comparison to you guys, the other theater kids. I definitely did not just expose myself there of being a fake theater kid. Okay, but in all seriousness, I think this all just has to do with Glee. I have never been in love with music more, and not just like music, general music, but I mean like musical music and Broadway show music. Like that was just not really a part of my music, my daily music rotation. And now that is literally all I listen to. Like I haven't listened to regular music in a while. And I mean, I for some reason just cannot get enough of that type of music and I'm having so much fun singing along. I also think that I would love to be an actress because I can live things out and not deal with the ramifications of it. Like, I feel like acting is just so built for me because I love making up different scenarios in my head. And a lot of it has to do with my anxiety, and it's like not good scenarios. But the other side of it would be like really fun or just like emotional things. Like, I want to put my emotion into something and look like I am absolutely getting my heart ripped out because I'm so heartbroken and sad that someone is going to leave me. And then, there's just so much that I want to do in my life. And I feel like acting and performing just seems so wonderful. And I feel like I'm finally at a place, confidence wise, where I'm not completely turned away from it. It's not nerve wracking to the point where I don't even want to try. Like, I would absolutely love to see what it's like to perform. And I don't know. I guess now I'm just kind of more open to that possibility with my level of confidence not being at a zero like it used to be. But okay, guys, I think I need to stop talking. I am wanting to close my eyes and it's only 11 a.m. A long day to get through. Please let me know your favorite musicals and shows, or just list all of the ones that you've seen, or try to do what I did and see how many you can list off of the top of your head. I want to introduce one of my friends to all of these musicals and shows that I have seen that they haven't. Because I mean, it's literally to the point where they haven't even seen High School Musical. Okay. Like, I don't know how much of a musical people in the theater community attribute that to be, but I mean, base level. So I'm definitely planning on doing that. High School Musical, and then of course Sound of Music, Mamma Mia, Footloose, Chicago. Ugh, such a good one. Rent. Okay, I gotta stop. Yeah, I, I just, I really want to do that. That just sounds like so much fun. So thank you again for watching, and who knows what's coming next week. But if you would like to find out with me, then subscribe, or I don't know, remember my channel name, and come back next Wednesday at 2 p.m. Pacific time. Bye. I found out that he's Chris. What was that? But I obviously need to get way more talented before that happens.